Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Amberlyn. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? All right, so real quick, let's just get right into it because someone sent me an email. It was emails acknowledging, like, let's get into this reading for Amberlyn, Alexis, and Tommy. Now, I did do a reading on Amberlin and Tommy, so let's just see what Spirit wants me to share. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Moving in love and light. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging right off the back that there are a lot of moving pieces. There are a lot of moving pieces and or people, okay? It's jumbling, it's multifaceted. It feels like it's a mess, okay? We have this solar plexus energy here because this is the fire in her ability to do what she wants to do, how she wants to do it. It is her choice, and we all have choices. I always say good choices equal good karma and bad choices equal bad karma. But just know that's her business, okay? But there's this energy of her sweating like a sinner in church with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Subconsciously, her dealing with all of this issues, what feels like drama, is giving someone crazy eyes. Like they are totally content. They're like, yep, this is what I wanted. Success, wishes granted. With that, just deals my pickle. In the middle of the deck, her boat is stalled. She's directionless, okay? She don't know which way to go. She wouldn't be able to tell you which way was north or south at this point. Spirit is just acknowledging this has to deal with mountains, ups and downs. It is being communicated upon. Could be a water sign and or could just be emotional. But this stall, this delay, is for her to see her reflection and to take accountability and responsibility for why she's there. What transpired? How do you what is your role in it? Okay, so if the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, everything will maintain this cool, calm composure for her to see herself. But if it doesn't and it does rise, then it's about to pop off. It's about to get crazy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So in this moment of delay, of pause, she needs to acknowledge, like, there's a treasured objective in this. Like, you can really learn from this. Find the purpose in this. Seek assistance in this. But Spirit is acknowledging that's her business, which makes me feel like she may not. And this has something to do with some kind of romance or some type of passion that affects the heart chakra. Her intuitive energy, her third eye is on the bottom, which it should be at the top, which lets me know that she's not following the signs and the synchronicity. She's not listening to her higher intuitive self. Okay, she is here with this very passionate sacral, sexual, and solar plexus energy. It feels like sensuality, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. That's what her energy is. Okay. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. So Amberlyn and Tommy, current energy. Okay, so a lot of cards flew. So let's just see. It feels like there's a lot. I don't know if she's been talking a lot, but she's also acknowledging, like, when it comes to Tommy, there's this energy of silence, discretion, contemplation. So she's acknowledging that she needs to be quiet. She's also acknowledging that this matter deserves privacy. She's also being guided to be quiet because this is a nuisance when it comes to Tommy. We get Swamp Angel could live in a lower lying states within the United States, but provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and opportunist. Spirit is also acknowledging that when it comes to Tommy, this has a lot of sexual, sacral sexual energy, solar emotion, and a lot of communication. Okay, around sweet as a Georgia peach. Don't know the connection to Georgia because I don't know them. Clearly, kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, and a delicious experience. Well, this experience has gotten you to a space and a place where it's raining cats and dogs. This is a temporary intensity which requires you to surrender and release so that this can pass, but it also requires a cleansing. Okay, Spirit is acknowledging, bless your heart, Amberlyn, that is filled with passion, not just in career, but also in romance. But also bless your heart is like a little uppercut too. Like, could you really be that silly? Spirit said, could you really be that slow? Could you really be that naive and that gullible? But her heart is filled with friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and playful teasing. But that same energy, that same big heart that you have, that same idea to keep overlooking things that definitely are presenting themselves as harmful or, red flag. I'm seeing caution signals. You're ignoring all of these signs, and this is why you're in this moment of desperation, because it feels like it's blowing up a storm. It feels like you're dealing with a tower moment. It feels like this is affecting the heart chakra, and at the end of the day, this is to put you in alignment. So there is a silver lining, but let's not negate the fact that this is hard, that this is hurtful, this is painful. This feels like wounds, unhealed wounds. This feels like trauma. This feels like sadness. This feels like upheaval. This feels like unwelcome changes. This feels like pain, divorce, clash, strife. Okay, unnecessary, but yet necessary. Okay, transformation, hope, strong momentum, and a sudden change. And again, this goes back to this energy with you and Tommy, that you guys are karmic, and this is why you're feeling like this. Okay, there is a difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. Let's just be obvious, and let's be honest. Spirit is acknowledging, and with this twin flame, you're feeling the energy of being connected to someone, but also being burned. It's like this attraction to touch this fire, and it definitely could have, brought you some good, but also brought you some bad, because this isn't where you're supposed to be. The flame is hot, flame, fire sign energy in the area of business, also in the area of passion, but also passionate, but yet chaotic. So you touch it, you get burned. You touch it again, you get burned again. You touch it again and again and again, you get burned and burned and burned, because you're not supposed to be here. And I think I said that to you in the last reading. This is not a part of your righteous path. This person, Tommy, is not a part of your righteous path, sending you love and light, and it's being communicated upon that it's affecting the area of passion, be that in business and or romance, and that it's also affecting the heart chakra. Again, you're stumping in this water, even if you don't even know, unbeknownst to you, to see this reflection. You're creating emotion and or are emotional, could be a water sign, so that you can see your reflection and take it. Thank you, Spirit. Take heed, take accountability and responsibility for why you, thank you, Spirit, why you are here, in fact, okay? And you need to do that ASAP, okay? And Spirit is also acknowledging, how's your mom and them? Return to your family, return to your source of strength, of peace, a quiet space. Spirit is acknowledging, check on your family and allow them to check in on you. There's some kind of connection that you need to have with how's your mom and them, and this is completely opposite of this connection. Like, it's almost like Spirit is acknowledging, like, you can't have them both. Like, you can't have this and that. For some reason, I don't know why. But Spirit is acknowledging, like, sever this and go this way. Okay? How's your mom and them? Check on your family. Check on your family tree. Stay connected. Your soul with your soul, Spirit is saying. Okay. So, Amberlynn and Alexis. What is it that you want me to share? Moving in love and light. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Spirit is acknowledging that you should have left that relationship a long time ago. You should have just went on and left that one alone a long time ago, too. And Spirit said that, no thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength. And this is in the, I see pink, so it makes me feel like passion. So this could be around an energy of passion and or an energy of career when it comes to Alexis. And Spirit is acknowledging, I don't know if y'all fell out about this situation, but the same cards are coming up again that just came out for Amberlyn and Tommy, okay? And so I'm assuming that this has to be in conjunction with this, because you should have walked away from this passion. Maybe you guys are arguing about this passion, but maybe someone tried to convince you to move. Maybe this was a conversation to move away from this person, because this person is not good for you. It feels like there's a lot of sacral sexual energy, and it's being communicated upon that this person is charming, a beautiful person, flirt, a delicious experience. Maybe this individual, Alexis, is telling you to be quiet about speaking about this, because there's a lot of communication with all this throat chakra here. Okay. The Spirit is just acknowledging that she is saying be quiet, because this is really a nuisance. Don't say nothing about that relationship, because it's a nuisance. It's provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. Okay, and so let's look in the middle of the deck. And again, it's the same kind of stab. Like, it feels like Alexis is acknowledging, bless your heart. It's filled with passion, but there's also this uppercut up under there as well. Like, could you really be that stupid? Could you really be that slow? Could you really be that naive? But she is acknowledging that Amberlynn's heart is filled with friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and playful teasing. Okay, so Amberlin and Tommy. Amberlin and Tommy. Thank you. Spirit said this is divine timing. Okay, and Spirit is acknowledging a date night subconsciously. So I don't know if these two are still together. Based on my reading last time, it did feel like, these two might be going back and forth. But in the middle of the deck, there's this energy of transformation. So there's this energy of change, metamorphosis. There's this energy of shedding, releasing a layer, like releasing the old you, etc. Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper. Okay, Tommy and Amberlyn. Moving in love and light. Thank you. All right, Spirit is not acknowledging that there's a timestamp on this relationship, so it won't last long. Spirit is acknowledging because someone is a jack of all trades. They have a person on this arm and a person on that arm. Someone is being deceived, and also someone is using deadly words, okay? So there's that on that. Spirit is acknowledging for me to go back and just clarify, again, that someone feels in this relationship within their third eye chakra, like this is divine timing. There's something that they're getting out of this. It's like, yes, thank you. And there are some date nights. I do see red making me feel like someone needs to get grounded in this relationship. And then I also see that because of the situation, someone is able to transform. Okay, someone is able to what feels like level up. And I feel like I said that before. Okay, Amberlyn and Tommy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So there's this energy of rags to riches. So again, someone is getting abundant. Someone is getting rich. Someone is going through changes, just like that transformation card. And being in connection to them. I do see a child here, and I feel like in my last reading, the child was brought up. There's also this energy subconsciously of this is a fantasy. This is what feels like a twin flame. There's some idolization here, and someone feels bound to the other, like they're holding their heart in their hand. That's interesting, okay? And then in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that in the middle of this whole situation, someone is dealing with isolation, depression, and loneliness with the Hermit card. Thank you, Spirit. Makes me feel like Virgo energy. Amberlyn and Alexis. Okay, so there is as you can feel some tension here. Someone is coming off very strong. This is an entrepreneur. It says powerful man, in fact. And this energy is very corny and introverted and not a team player. So whoever's coming up masculine in this relationship is corny, introverted, and not a team player with the ugly sweater in reverse. They're also a rebel. They are strong-willed. They're being a protester right now. They're a nonconformist, and they are seen as the opposition. So it feels like there is some kind of clash here between these two, and this is around this marriage and or this idea or concept of marriage, this idea of family values, a ceremony, generational beliefs, and groups. Spirit is also acknowledging that this all happened suddenly. This all happened loudly. This is around passion. This is bright, loud, and full of fire. Okay, could be a fire sign. Could just acknowledge that this is in the area of business and also in the area of passion. Passionate, but yet chaotic. So there's a problem here. There's a problem. There's a rebel around this traditional idea of marriage or some form of commitment. And someone has some masculine energy and is acknowledging that this masculine energy is coming off very corny, introverted, and not a team player. What's the tea between Amberlyn, and Tommy? What's the tea between Amberlyn and Tommy? Somebody is extra triggered right now. They're fed up. Fire sign keeps popping up. And this is because there is a romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, fuck buddy. I picked up on that energy before. Spirit is also saying because of this, someone is kissing ass. Pay attention here. They're giving flowers, but this is a fake gesture of love because they're just trying to get with you for the money, okay? And this marriage, this idea of marriage and or commitment or two people coming together keeps popping up within these several decks, okay, so far. Amberlyn and Alexis. Thank you, Spirit. All right, there's some fake accounts. There are some people spying into Amberlyn and Alexis, trying to figure out what's going on. And it could be Amberlyn looking into Alexis and Alexis looking into Amberlyn. But there's some energy here for someone to spy and to figure out what's going on. There's also some kissing of ass, some being very nice and also offering like, it's an offer, it's a gesture, but it's a fake gesture. It's a fake apology. It's not real. Like, just kissing ass. And Spirit said that this is going to lead to some serious court issues and or court. I don't know what is transpiring. I don't know if someone is going to say like there's slander, because it feels like that word is coming to my mind around the energy of Alexis and Amberlyn. Okay, what is Amberlyn's current energy? Current energy, Amberlyn. Thank you. All right, she's got her eyeglasses on, her sunglasses on, and she's just trying to think about this money and be an influencer and get all these likes and feel this form of validation. Are you using your power? Thank you, Spirit, for good or for evil. Choose wisely. Yeah, because it feels like you're in the spotlight, but what are you doing with that energy? Are you using it for good or for evil? Amberlynn, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, habit is in reverse with 4141, mirroring number. Pay attention to that. 10 is significant. 1 is significant. Feel like you're starting over. Feels like the Fool's card in tarot. Reckless, really oblivious, beginning a new journey, but not really knowing what the hell is going on at the same time. Okay. Stagnation and feeling stuck. Routines that are draining. Reacting before thinking. Burnout from overwork. Okay. She needs to affirm and get out of this energy that I can always change for the better. And that is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. Amberlynn, current energy. Okay, we got Gentle Gardener in reverse. This is messing with your manifestations. 2 is significant. There is a decision that must be made. Do you harbor resentments? How often do you reinforce negativity by affirming a lack and limitation? Every time you send out a desire for something but secretly harbor a belief that you're undeserving of it, you plant weeds in the field of your dreams. When the Gentle Gardener appears in the reverse position, she reminds you to be aware of any negative thoughts or selfish motives. She encourages you to step back and pay close attention to what thought seeds you send out into the world. Weeds choke the life out of your beautiful garden. No need to fret, however, because once you recognize this, you can always remove a bad seed and replace it with a healthy one. Forgiveness is your most powerful restorative tool. So it's not just the forgiveness, it's also turning those negative thoughts around and thinking more positively about yourself and your situation. But that needs to be followed with action. Okay. Amberlynn, current energy. Amberlynn, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So there is an energy of this not being over. There's a lack of completion and a lack of, with the World card in reverse. Okay. What is Amberlynn's biggest obstacle? Thank you. Okay, I see the biggest obstacle, or I read the biggest obstacle in reverse. So with the Emperor in reverse, domination is an obstacle, excessive control, rigidity, and inflexibility. All right. What is her energy with Tommy, Amberlin, and Tommy? Okay, there's an energy of isolation, insecurity, worry, financial loss, and poverty with the 5 of Pentacles. With the Justice card in reverse, this is due to unfairness, a lack of accountability, and dishonesty. And in the middle of the deck, there's an energy of one end or both of them needing to seek balance, moderation, have patience, focus on your purpose. Ask yourself about your path. Is this person really supposed to be on your path? And what is the meaning behind this relationship? Spirit is acknowledging something else. Yes, okay, because someone is taking on too much and avoiding responsibility. One is taking on too much and the other is avoiding responsibility with the 10 of Wands in the area of business, also in the area of passion. Passionate but yet chaotic. Oh, Spirit said there's also this energy of imbalance in work and life commitments, work and family commitments with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Amberlyn and Alexis, what's the energy? All right, there's an energy of suspension, restriction, letting go, and feeling sacrificed. Feeling like I'm in the air, I'm suspended in the air because of you, and everything is falling out, and I'm just stuck here. It almost feels like someone put that other person there. There's also this energy of heartbreak, painful separation, sorrow, heartbreak, grief, and rejection with the 3 of Swords. And in the middle of the deck, someone is acknowledging that they're taking all of what is transpiring, and they're using it as a way forward to in pursuit of some form of business and or passion. So it feels like they're using this and they're riding off, and there's mountains, ups and downs, and it's being communicated upon around these mountains. And so they're using this as a form of action. And this feels very impulsive, but they're taking this energy and they're riding off into the sunset with it. And it feels like Spirit is acknowledging like to share this information, and it's a solar plexus energy here. Like I can do what I want to do with this information around romance and or business. Okay, Spirit said clarify. Please clarify for Alexis and Amberlynn, the Knight of Wands. What information? This is their way to make a coin. With the information, this is their way to make a coin. This is their way to, you know, ride off into the sunset and forge a new path, because it's a solar plexus energy in their belly to do so. Okay. This is their manifestation. Goes back to that card where it was, that just deals my pickles. Someone is really excited to see her in a situation. It feels like this is what this is pinging off of. This individual is finding a new opportunity to have new financial stability, to allow their manifestations to come to fruition and for them to have some form of prosperity, with riding off into the sunset with this information around romance and or business. Okay, not my business, not my problem. All right, Amberlynn, what's next? Thank you. Hopeless, aimless, drifting. Thank you, Spirit. Walking away with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Hidden agendas, not listening to your intuition, not listening to your higher self, with the High Priestess in reverse. Moon card, whatever you're trying to suppress is going to come to the surface regardless. It doesn't matter what you do or what you don't do. Eventually it will, because you're trying to keep something in the dark. And this is creating more emotion. And this is around a manifestation and or a pregnancy, okay? And Spirit is acknowledging in the middle of the deck, she's on the hunt for love, okay? She is focused on the Knight of Cups, even though this is emotional. At the heart of it, she wants peace. She needs to get grounded. Could be a water sign and or could not. But Spirit is acknowledging that her focus is on romance. She's waiting for her knight in shining armor. That's where she is. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.